Late at night, in a massive tech company headquarters, the sound of frantic typing echoes through the darkness. Alex, an ambitious and mentally exhausted employee, is suddenly summoned to a mysterious meeting. He's called to the office of the enigmatic CEO, Mr. Vlad, on the top floor, to be informed of a major promotion. The description is surreally terrifying. The office is cold as a tomb. The lighting is extremely dim, creating an atmosphere of dread and unease. Mr. Vlad, who never ages and looks impossibly perfect, sits behind his desk. His presence is commanding yet deeply unsettling.
Mr.
Vlad explains to Alex that the company's secret to success isn't artificial intelligence, but absolute biological loyalty. Before Alex can comprehend the words, Vlad moves with superhuman speed. His fangs pierce Alex's neck with cold blood. The behavioral horror begins here. Alex doesn't die, but feels a terrifying energy coursing through his veins. His skin turns deathly pale. His eyes shift to a blood-red crimson. The transformation is complete. Vlad whispers in his ear with cold satisfaction. "Congratulations on your promotion, Alex. You are now part of senior management. To keep your position and your $2 million salary, you must feed the company." The price of success is revealed. The horror isn't in the supernatural transformation, but in the psychological trap. Climb the ladder and lose your humanity, one bite at a time. Terrifying images and phrases inside the corporate blood supply chain horror. Alex wakes the next morning, his face deathly pale, his eyes glowing a horrifying blood red. He receives his new agenda. The psychological and cognitive shock paralyzes his mind completely. His new targets are not financial reports, but to bite and recruit the younger interns in finance, to transform them into half-vampire creatures like himself, to increase productivity through blood.
In grotesque detail, the luxurious meeting rooms have become closed human slaughterhouses.
New employees are forced to offer their blood as financial sacrifice to prove their loyalty to the system. The fear of termination and losing social status makes everyone comply with cold blood. Employees no longer seek bonuses. They now hunt each other in surreal, creeping terror through the corridors. Transformed into a herd of living dead in formal suits, draining the blood of lower-ranking employees, all to ensure their survival in the corporate hierarchy, a blood-soaked financial food chain. This is the horror of the corporate blood supply chain. The horror reaches its nightmarish peak when the curse spreads beyond the skyscraper walls into the outside world. The employees have become a hungry marketing army, spreading terror in the name of profit. The company demands quarterly profits to increase by 300%, triggering a wave of terror. Because of their terrifying fear of Mr. Vlad and losing their prestigious positions, the employees are forced into a horrifying choice. Without any internal conviction or desire, only to protect their positions, they are forced to go out at night. They hunt ordinary people and consumers, draining their blood under the guise of financial consulting or selling poisoned digital products.
Alex stands in the street, his face deathly pale, his eyes glowing blood red, his golden fangs exposed.
He grabs an ordinary consumer victim by the arm, his hands trembling with guilt and desperation. He cries tears of blood as he bites her neck, his voice shaking with shame and despair. "I am sorry. I do not want to do this, but I must meet this month's sales target or they will cancel my health insurance and my entire office." The moral and behavioral paralysis transforms society into nothing but a bloody reservoir to feed the company's bank accounts. This is the ultimate horror, when survival forces good people to become monsters. In the final chapter, we reveal the nightmarish ending of Alex and the company. Alex, with his pale skin, blood-red eyes, and protruding golden fangs, attempts to rebel and submit his resignation. He enters Director Vlad's office and throws down his employee ID card. Vlad laughs, a terrifying digital laugh that harmonizes with the movement of the stock market. He opens the display screen to show Alex the shocking surprise. The contract he signed on the first day was a complete biological acquisition contract the moment he desired to resign. The company's algorithm begins remotely draining energy from his body. In seconds, Alex transforms into black ash that scatters across the luxurious carpet. Meanwhile, a new employee in an elegant suit enters to occupy his desk immediately and receives the list of new victims. Corporate vampires in our real world don't wear black capes. They wear custom-tailored suits and sit on boards of directors. They slowly drain your energy, your time, and your humanity, forcing you to destroy your life and your family's life just to keep your job. And now, look at your manager at work tomorrow carefully. Are you sure his fangs aren't sharp? Follow us for more.